Hi, good morning everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the child rights. It is a part of your perspectives in education. So let us start. Okay, the introduction to child rights. There is a rights, survival rights, developmental rights, protection rights, participant rights, and survival rights. Right to life, health, nutrition, shelter, and adequate living standards, and development rights, right to education, play, leisure, access to information, and freedom of thought. Then protection. So, right to be safe from abuse, exploitation, neglect, and all forms of harm. Then participation, right to express opinions, to be heard, and to participate in decision making. These are the rights. Okay, let us see important child rights. Please do remember Right to Education Act 2019. It is says about the like 25% reservation in a private school for the economically disadvantaged students, and it also prohibits the capitation fees, admission screening, and corporal punishments. Okay, and schools without recognition, it is going to be attract 1 lakh penalty, and student ratio will be 1:30. Okay, in the school management, 75% parents should be represented in school development. Okay, then protection of children from sexual offense Act 2012. So this is also this mainly this is going to be asked the full form, and it is implemented from November 14, 2012, and section 1 under section 3, creating child friendly special courts in camera proceedings. Okay, defines penetrative sexual assault. Those who are doing this offense, they are going to get the 7 years imprisonment, and aggregative sexual assault 5 to 10 years, and sexual harassment 3 years, and use of child pornography, it's a 5 years, and one has to mandatory report to the staff if something happens related to this, or else they are going to get the imprisonment. Okay, then and one has to probate the victim's identity should not be revealed, as section 23 says. Okay, then Juvenile Justice Act 2015. It is started from January 15, 2016, and it is replacing the 2000 Act. It is categorized offense of petty 0 to 3 years imprisonment. Okay, and serious, if the serious issue is there, 3 to 7 years for the juvenile. Okay, then heinous, it is 7 plus years. Allow the trial as a adult for heinous crimes by children 6 to 18 years. Okay, juvenile justice board assessment mandate child welfare committees in each district and magistrate's power. So in each district, this POCSO courts are there. Okay, teacher must maintain the detailed documentation of vulnerable children and coordinate with the district child protection units for rehabilitation. Then child labor. Okay, Act 1986, and which was amended in 2016. The amendment implemented from July 30, 2016. So it prohibits, it stops the children employment below 14 years in all occupations except those who are having their own family enterprises or business. Okay, after school hours they can work, but other children cannot work. The penalty also increased. Okay, from 6 months to 2 years. Okay, first if somebody employ the children, they are going to get the imprisonment up to 2 years, and 1 to 3 years for the subsequent offences. If somebody repeats the same offence employing the children, then they are going to get the at least 1 to 3 years of imprisonment along with the fine 20,000 to 50,000. So define adolescent 14 to 18 years prohibits their employment in hazardous occupation listed in the schedule. Okay, they like 14 to 18 people they can work, but however some hazardous, some dangerous occupation they cannot do. So teacher must maintain the attendance register and report suspected child labor to child welfare committee within 24 hours. So this is the responsible teacher to look after whether children is attending or not, what they are doing, okay, if where they are working, in where they are working, and okay, that need to be considered. So important child rights are Right to Education Act 2009, Protection of Children from Sexual Offence Act 2012, that is POSCO, then Juvenile Justice, okay, Care and Protection of Children Act 2015, Child Labour, that is Prohibition and Regulation Act 1986. Now it is amended to 2016. So, Marriage Prohibition Act, so which is established in 2006. So, it stops the marriages for the girls below 18 and boys below 21 years. So, what happens? So, it is a non-bailable offense. Then, enforcement officials. Okay, the child marriage prohibition officer to in each district, in each and every district, there is a like a designated child marriage provision officer is there. The penalties, okay, those who are getting the child marriage, those who are responsible for the child marriage, they are going to get the imprisonment up to 2 years and 1 lakh rupee be penalized. Then State Commission for Protection of Child Rights. Okay, it is an important observation. State Commission for Protection of Child Rights, SCPCR. Okay, so what is this? State Commission for Protection of Child Rights, SCPCR. Okay, what is the function of this? It monitors the laws and policies related to the child rights protection. Okay, complaints. So if the complaint comes, it investigates the violation of child rights and recommendation action. Awareness. This State Commission for Protection of Child Rights make the awareness through various programs. Okay, policy. It also recommends measures for effective implementation of the child rights. Okay, then role of a teacher in child right. What is the function of the teacher? As a to be a teacher, government teacher, you should know this. So identify and report issues. Okay, teacher must recognize the signs of abuse, follow proper reporting protocols. Okay, if something goes wrong, you have to, if the abuse is going on, you have to observe and report to the respective people. Then ensure inclusive education. So the environment should be all the children's of abilities, irrespective of their background, caste, creed, okay, economical condition. You should get the, or disabled people, everybody should get the equal education. Encourage student wise, okay, let them express their opinions, okay, of the children. Then promote awareness. You should educate the children about the rights and responsibilities in a age according to appropriate situation. Okay, then what is the classroom implementation of these strategies? Okay, this is also important. In examination, they won't ask direct question. It is related to your classroom and school environment, how you are going to implement. Okay, so first of all, see, support relationship. You should have the trust. Okay, and you should discuss all the things related to the students, and you make the safe environment. Some kids intentionally, non-intentionally, they will do some disturbance, bullying, discrimination and harassment. They use some caste discrimination words or regional discrimination words, or somebody harasses for the female or male or fellow students. You should make sure that that environment should be a safe of your class. Then democratic class. Okay, so you should make sure that your students should participate, everybody should participate and express their opinions in any decision making of the classroom. Okay, right based curriculum. Integrate the child rights into lesson plans across subject. So when you are telling something, you should inculcate or integrate the child rights when you are focusing some related uh, lessons. Then let us, this is the important part for your examination purpose. Okay, so multiple choice questions. Okay, question number 1: which article of the Indian Constitution prohibits the child labor below 14 years? Okay, we already discussed. It is Article 21A or Article 24 or Article 45, Article 51A. The answer is Article 24. It prohibits the employment of children below 14 years families, okay, below 14 years in factories, mines or other hazardous occupations. Okay, you should say that the Article 24 and Article 21A says related to the Right to Education Act. Okay, Article 45 says to early child care, and Article 51A says to fundamental duties. So you should remember which article of the Indian Constitution prohibits the child labor below 14 years. The answer is Article 24. Then second one, let us have the second question. When was the Right to Education Act implemented nationwide? Okay, so option 1, April 1st, 2009, April 1st, 2010, August 15, 2009, January 26, 2010. The answer is from 1st April 2010. Okay, even though the act was passed in 2009, but nationwide implementation began from April 1st, 2010. So this Right to Education Act made that free and compulsory education, okay, a fundamental right for the children 16 to 14 years. So Right to Education Act implemented from when? From 1st April 2010. Then 3 question. What is POCSO stands for? POCSO Act stands for what? See, option 1, protection of children from sexual offense. Then prevention of children from sexual offenses, prohibition of children from sexual offenses, protection of child safety ordinance. So all are looking PPP, but you have to remember the protection of children from sexual offenses. It is the A option. The POCSO stands for protection of children from sexual offenses. So let us discuss about the what is the rights and responsibilities. Rights of the student, children. Right to education. Okay, what is the responsibility of the children? Attend the school regularly. Right to express opinion of the children. What is the responsibility of the student? Respect others' opinions. Okay, then right to play. So being all inclusive with all the peers, let them to play with everyone irrespective of their caste, creed, color, okay, height, weight, something like that. Then right to protection. Okay, what is the responsibility? Reporting unsafe situation. The student has to or teacher has to, if the unsafe place is there, you have to report. Then right to information. So using information responsibly. So who the information required to whom, so whom it is useful, that information will be given. Okay, children, there is a problems in implementing of the these policies. Economic barriers. Okay, you can see here there is due to poverty. So in spite of legal protections, okay, families are forced their children to work, okay, for the survival. So due to this economic barriers, they are unable to attend the school, unable to implement these all Right to Information Act. Okay, then infrastructure gap. So many people, many schools don't have proper basic facilities. Okay, Operation Blackboard is not implemented properly, and So the delivery of right to education is not properly implemented. So awareness issue. So people don't know about the child rights. So due to which it is implementation is very difficult. So as a DSC examination, what you have to do, memorize what is RTE, POSCO, Juvenile Justice and child labor. Okay, and when it is like implemented like that, so you should understand what is the role of the teacher. Okay, and practice multiple choice question again and again. Okay, you always connect the theory with the practical. Okay, that will be helpful to you. Okay, thank you for listening my class. Okay, please do subscribe and share and like. Okay, thank you so much.